Are you tired of letting anger control your life? Has your temper ever gotten the best of you, leaving you feeling sad, regretful, or remorseful? What if I told you that you could learn to control your anger and transform your life in just 30 days or less? Hello and welcome to episode 90 of the Anger Secrets podcast. I'm your host, Alastair Duhs. Over the last 30 years, I've taught over 15,000 men and women to control their anger, master their emotions, and create calmer, happier, and more respectful relationships. Today, I'm going to share insights from my online program, The Complete Anger Management System, to help you control your anger in 30 days or less. You'll learn practical techniques for immediate anger control, long-term strategies for mastering your emotions, and ways to build calmer, happier, and more loving relationships. Remember that if you'd like me to personally help you control your anger, visit my website at angersecrets.com and book a free 30-minute anger assessment call with me. I'd be honored to guide you on your anger management journey. With that said, let's dive in. The first step to controlling your anger is to understand what anger is. As I have described in previous podcast episodes, anger is a natural emotion that everyone experiences from time to time. However, when it becomes frequent or intense, anger will lead to serious problems in your personal and professional life. Understanding what anger is the first step to managing it. The next step is to know when you are feeling angry. As I have mentioned in previous podcast episodes, the best way to do this is to notice what I call the early warning signs of anger. The early warning signs of anger vary from person to person. However, typical early warning signs of anger include increased heart rate, feeling hot, tension in your face or jaw, or rapid breathing. You may also notice other warning signs of anger, such as feeling irritable or overwhelmed, having negative thoughts, raising your voice, or clenching your fists. By being aware of your early warning signs of anger, you can take steps to calm yourself before your anger gets out of control. Developing this awareness is a critical component of the Complete Anger Management System and will significantly improve your handling of challenging situations. Now, let's move on to how to de-escalate yourself if your anger is about to get out of control. The simplest way of doing this is by using what I call positive self-talk. These are any thoughts you can tell yourself that allow you to calm down. Common examples of positive self-talk include thoughts such as, "It's not worth it," "Stay calm," "Breathe," or "Let it go." By using positive self-talk, you can shift your focus away from the source of your anger and towards calming strategies to help you keep control. A second technique for managing your anger is to take a time out when your anger is rising to the point where it is difficult to control it. In relationships, this is an important strategy, although there are better and worse ways of taking time out. Next, it is essential to realize that while short-term strategies to control your anger are important, developing long-term strategies to control anger are far more important. One strategy I use with all my clients is called Cognitive Restructuring. This is a fancy term which simply means changing the way you think about situations that trigger your anger. For example, if someone cuts you off in traffic, instead of thinking, "That person is such a jerk, they did that on purpose," you can think something more helpful, such as, "Maybe they didn't see me or they are in a hurry. It's not worth getting angry over." Or in a relationship, if your partner says or does something you do not like, instead of thinking, "They always do this, I can't stand it," change your thoughts to something more productive, such as, "Maybe my partner is having a bad day," or "Maybe my partner doesn't realize how their actions are affecting me." Changing your thoughts will change how you feel and act in situations that would otherwise trigger your anger. The complete anger management system includes far more detail on how to use cognitive restructuring effectively, as well as many examples of thoughts and beliefs that lead to anger and how to reframe these thoughts and beliefs to achieve far more desirable results. The third important part of the complete anger management system is assisting people to create calmer, happier, and more loving relationships. This is mostly done by helping people develop better communication skills to allow them to participate in difficult conversations without getting angry. I teach many communication tools in the complete anger management system, including how to listen to your partner more effectively, how to express yourself in clear and non-aggressive ways, and how to negotiate complex issues in relationships without resorting to anger. While it is relatively simple to describe in a podcast episode the steps to help you control your anger, in real life it takes time and practice to master these skills. Many people ask me how long it should take them to control their anger. My answer often surprises them. It should be far quicker and easier to control your anger than you think. In fact, most people in the complete anger management system get significant results in terms of anger management in just 30 days or less. Many of these people will make noticeable changes in just a week or two. And while they will need to keep practicing the anger management tools and techniques to maintain their change, they can learn the basics of how to control their anger very quickly. In cases where relationships are on the line, this rapid change is vital. To finish this episode, let me share a couple of examples from individuals who have successfully managed their anger using the tools and techniques in the complete anger management system. The first man, Jack, came to see me several months ago. He was struggling with intense anger outbursts towards his family and co-workers. After implementing the strategies in the complete anger management system, he noticed significant improvements in how he dealt with anger in just a few weeks. As a result, his relationships, both at home and at work, improved greatly. In fact, he wrote to me 4 weeks after starting the complete anger management system, saying, "When I enrolled in your program, I was skeptical about the results I would achieve. I've had anger issues for decades, and I didn't think I could change that much. This was especially so given my childhood, where I witnessed a lot of abuse. I was shocked when my anger decreased dramatically after only a few weeks of practicing your techniques. I never thought it would be possible to change so quickly." Another success story comes from Sarah, who had also been struggling with explosive anger for years. After working through the cognitive restructuring techniques in the complete anger management system, she made significant changes in her ability to control these outbursts. She said to me that, before taking this course, I didn't realize how much my thoughts were creating my anger. But now I can catch myself when I'm having these angry thoughts and use your techniques to change them. This has made a huge difference in my relationship. My partner and I are communicating better, and we haven't fought for weeks. Jason and Sarah are just two of the many people who have benefited from the complete anger management system, and I hope that you will be the next. Remember, it is never too late to learn how to control your anger and create calmer, happier, and more loving relationships. With the right tools and strategies, you can break free from the destructive cycle of anger and create a happier, more peaceful life for yourself and those around you. Okay, there you have it. How to control your anger in 30 days or less. To remind you, the 3 critical steps in learning to control your anger are: Step 1. Learn short-term strategies for controlling your anger, such as noticing your early warning signs of anger, practicing positive self-talk, or taking a time out. Step 2. Make long-term changes in your ability to control your anger by mastering the process of cognitive restructuring. And Step 3. Build calmer, happier, and more loving relationships by learning effective communication skills. By consistently practicing these steps, you can control your anger and improve your relationships in just 30 days or less. Okay, that's it for today. If you found this episode helpful, please follow this podcast, leave a rating and review on your favorite podcast app, or share it with others who may benefit from these tips. And don't forget, my website, angersecrets.com, offers a range of free resources to help you control your anger, as well as the option to book a free 30-minute anger assessment call with me to discuss your specific anger situation. Finally, remember, you can't control other people, but you can control yourself. I'll see you in the next episode. Take care.
The Anger Secrets podcast is for general informational purposes only, and does not constitute the practice of counseling, psychotherapy, or any other professional health service. No therapeutic relationship is implied or created by this podcast. If you have mental health concerns of any type, please seek out the help of a local mental health professional.